high-banking 1 mile monster will be a race to which everyone will remember. What will be the case tonight? Welcome everyone to the iRacing virtual track of Dover for round 8 of the Sim Speed Shop Xfinity Series, Extreme Motorsports and 99.com, presented by MaxSpeedTV. I am, as always, Joshua Medlock here this evening alongside Katie Dugas. Katie, the Monster Mile for round 8. You could say this race could be a big deciding factor in the points going into, well, really, the final 2 races left in the regular season.
Yeah, I think this could definitely be a chance for some of these guys to shake things up, because I've actually seen some, I can't say smaller names because there are not small names here at Extreme, but I've seen some of the less known guys kind of come out and dominate when it comes to these short tracks. So coming to another 1 mile like this, this could either be really good or really bad for somebody.
Yeah, you know, and we got a packed field here at Dover. We have 38 drivers out there on the track here tonight. 38 Xfinity cars. Now, the Monster, we know it is a tough track. It's a mile long. It's not very wide. It's very difficult to pass. The question is, who is going to tame it, and who's the Monster going to take down here?
I don't want to sound like Negative Nancy, but I think we are actually going to see a bunch of cars load up early. I mean, this track is just so tough, and
yes.
It's literally going to beat these guys to death.
Oh, yeah, kind of like, you know, Darlington is a rough track. We seen it last night. Dover is really it is a lot different than Darlington, but that wall at Darlington is rough. The apron here and the wall here is rough as well. So you can kind of pick your poison, so to speak, either catch the apron or hit the wall. Best thing to do is stay off of both of them.
And if you're doing that, you're basically sitting sideways. I mean, the banking at this track is just sickening. So, to sit in a cockpit from my point of view, there's no way I could do it. I mean, there is just so much motion sickness there, and they have so much to work with. So, and from what I'm hearing, these cars are kind of loose. So, yeah. I think we're going to see a lot of hesitation and issue coming here tonight.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, let's get right down to it, Katie, starting with the pre-race analytics here real quick. An air temp of 77, a 1 degree of humidity. We got a track temp of 103. It's going to be a little slick out there. There is some track temp. Hopefully that temp drops and it doesn't cause them a whole lot of problems. But right now in practice, causing a whole handful of issues. 175 laps, 175 miles. Tire window 30 to 40 laps. Fuel window 63 to 68. Plus or minus a few. This is just a rough guesstimate for everybody out there. So, I'm more worried about, I would say, the tires than the fuel, with it being 30 to 40. I think we're going to see some people try to save tires here.
They're going to have to. Once again, that embankment is going to be so steep. If I'm not mistaken, it's 24 degrees coming across in these corners.
Yes.
So, the right sides that they are going to be using up are going to be insane. So, still trying to conserve your car, the tires, not so much fuel, but I think you're going to have that opportunity to play pit strategy tonight.
Yep, pit strategy always going to come into play. 35 mile per hour pit road, that's a grueling 35 miles per hour. And, green flag pit stops, Katie, you got to get in and out quickly, because it doesn't take no time to get around the track at about 23, at a high 23s here. So they're going to be booking them down here tonight at Dover. Well, let's get to the point standings coming into tonight, round 8. And I think we're going to have a shakeup after tonight here for sure. But still, holding on to the top spot is going to be Bryce Sinasak with 281 points. David Weishart in second with 268, 13 points behind Bryce. GT Hawkins in third, 262, 6 back. Alan Elwood, fourth, 248, 14 back. Jeffrey Creek in fifth, 227, 21 back. And Jacob Bell in sixth with 226 points. He's 1 point behind Jeffrey Creek.
All right, I have Justin Gan. Oh, I just exited out of that screen. Sorry about that. Justin Gannon, 766 points behind our leader. David Elliott, only 70 points behind. Cale Gale moves up 6 spots this week, 84 points behind our leader. Nick Hunt looks like 89 points. And Nicholas Vroman, very close back there with only 90 points behind.
Yep, that is the top 11. Michael Thwaites in 12th at 189 points, 2 back. Now, if the cutoff was to end tonight, coming into tonight, Michael Thwaites would be in the top 12 in points. But seeing we still have 3 races counting tonight, then, it's still a battle here. Garrett D. Grant tied with Ed Morris for 13th at 188, 1 back. And Garrett Heath up 3 spots into 15th, 177 points, 11 behind Ed and Garrett. And Jerry Glenn down 2 spots into 16th, 176 points, 1 point behind Garrett Heath. But really, Katie, it is still anybody's race from really the top 20, although I don't have all 20 up here. Really, the top 20, all you got to do is just have good, clean, solid finishes, maybe a couple of wins to get the maximum amount of points as you possibly can, and that could potentially bump you up into the top 12 after round 10 to get you into the chase.
Yeah, and we have, such a strong field tonight here at Dover. Our guys have to adjust to going into the lovely Daytona next week. But our last one before the chase is going to be Kentucky. So you're going from a short track to a super speedway and then down to just a straight up fast track at Kentucky. So you're going to give the guys a different opportunity to advance there because, some have their dominating areas that they can capitalize on.
Yep. I think Kentucky is going to be one of those races too that could change things up a little bit as well. It is a fast track for sure. So Kentucky, the last race of the regular season, that could potentially be an upset there as well. So we'll have to watch Kentucky here coming up into 2 weeks. But with 5 seconds to go in practice, we're going to step away here real quick, play the national anthem. Madison Rising, don't go anywhere. We got 10 points to go down right after this.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran past, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land another free, you're the home of the brave.
Alrighty, folks, back live here on MaxSpeedTV. Qualifying still going. There are still a few drivers out here that are putting in a lap. Zach Ogburn just now going into 20th. Jacob Bell still currently out there. We do have a lot of drivers that have not qualified, and of course, our standbys are not allowed to qualify as well. So there are, I would say, over half the field, though, Katie, has elected to qualify. They're trying to get the best finish they can, try to get that track position early, just in case something happens.
Oh, definitely. This is going to be, a lot of, not where you start is where you finish, but staying out front and staying clean is going to be huge tonight.
All right, yeah, it is going to be huge. Now we got some team points to go down coming into round 8. Katie, you have the Xfinity Series points. Go ahead.
All right, I have Virtual Racing Alliance sitting in first with 475 points. Samson close behind with 456. Performance 69 points back with 406. Jacob Bell Racing with 383. Maverick Motorsports with 381. Primetime with 379. Hyperdrive in 7th with 301. Proformance with 262. And Downforce still back there with 140.
Okay, I don't think that updated correctly. I think you got the wrong one.
All right. How about Virtual Racing Alliance with 483?
That is the right one.
All right. Virtual Racing Alliance with 483. Sampson with 453. Performance with 426. Jacob Bell Racing with 383. Maverick Motorsports with 381. Primetime with 379. Hyperdrive with 327. Proformance with 285. And Downforce with 209.
There we go. Yep, I was like, wait a minute here. Hey, it happens. We've all been there. Been a rough week.
That it has.
Yeah, all right. Well, that is the Xfinity Series points. Now, the points you did, though, Katie, was actually points from yesterday. So that was before it was all updated. So they kind of got yesterday's points before it was updated and then today's points. So actually, that is good to know that that's the way they updated. Well, now we're going to get to the overall team points here, to where that team championship is decided after round 5 of the chase of the Cup Series. So everything has to be tallied. Everything has to be done. Penalties be done and all that stuff that the admins do after the season ends. Once they're tallied and it's finalized, then we get to those team points for the team championship. But right now, as it stands, Samson Motorsports, we're defending team champions, currently in that top spot with 2187. Primetime in second with 2024. Maverick in third with 1891. Virtual Racing Alliance in fourth with 1866. Performance Motorsports in fifth with 1807. Hyperdrive in sixth with 1701. Jacob Bell Racing in seventh with 1659. Performance Motorsports with a 4 in eighth, 1630. And Downforce Motorsports, the kind of the lone gun back there, in ninth place with 1618. But it's still not over yet. Downforce, Performance, Jacob Bell, Hyperdrive, Performance, VRA, all these teams still have a chance to get up there and put some pressure on Samson Motorsports. But right now, Katie, it's Samson yet again this season, proving that they are that team to beat.
Yeah, and to watch these teams, go across each different league, I mean, from the K&N to the truck, all the way to the Xfinity and Cup, you see where these guys have, and I hate to use the words comfort zone, because it's not so much a comfort zone, but you see where they're where they dominate at. And it seems week in, week out, you have those dominant guys, but, across the series, it definitely changes.
Yeah, it does, and it really does. From one season to the next, from one series to the next, you find out where certain drivers are comfortable at, where they're not comfortable at. where they do really good in what car, where they're not so great, where they need more practice. You know, being a team owner, there's a lot of pressure put on the team owners to try to get each driver in a position to where they can, finish the best place that they can, whether it be Can-Am, Trucks, Xfinity, or Cup, if you are recruited into the Cup car, because you can only be recruited into the Cup Series within the league. They don't do outside drivers to come in and race. You have to be a part of Extreme, and you have to be recruited into the Cup Series. So that is everybody's goal, is to get up into that Cup car.
Yeah, and I know Rick let the cat out of the bag a couple of weeks ago that, I was going to try to have a team running in Extreme next season. And at first I kind of sat back and I was like, okay, well, let's just see what night everybody has free. And that was how I was going to approach it. But the more I've gotten to watch this season and, seeing how everything has changed, you definitely learn where guys have their strong suit and where they would best be put. So it definitely went from just saying, oh, well, what night do you want to race, to, I think you do a little bit better here.
Oh, yeah, you have to really put yourself in a position. And, boy, that drivers' meeting did not take long at all, Katie. They are already getting back down into their respective rooms here, their team rooms, I should say. So let's go ahead and get our pole sitter up here in the booth here and have a chat with him. If I could find him here. There he is, Cale Gale, Joshua Medlock alongside Katie Dugoff in the booth. Got a copy?
Hey, guys. Yeah, I got you.
You got us? All right. Well, Cale grabbing the pole out here tonight with a 23.883. How's Dover feeling, buddy?
It's feeling pretty good. I don't know what it is. Got a little speed tonight. No, we was able to cut a good qualifying lap there, and Hyperdrive Chevy's feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. Ready to go do this marathon.
Well, you going to show them what Gale Force Wins is all about here tonight at Dover?
Oh, I'd like to. I felt last week at Texas, we were Alan Elwood was really fast, and, there was a couple of guys that was really fast, but we had a car that was capable enough for competing for it and just come up a little bit short. So I guess I'm a little bit hungry, but I'm also pretty smart, so I think I'll just hang out and race hard and kind of give me what the track will give, but hopefully we can stay up here towards the front all night and be at contention at the end. All
right, Katie, do you have anything for our pole sitter here tonight, Cale Gale?
Oh, always. I mean, it's Cale Gale. You've always said to us before, short tracks are just, a strong spot for you. Holding off, literally, last win was going to be Kansas. So how bad do you want this win tonight?
I'd like to win, for sure. That's what I've come out here to do. So, yeah, I feel like this is just a track that sort of suits my driving style. And I liked running here in real life. It's just an attack racetrack. You got to watch it, but it can be a lot of fun. And hopefully the car feels pretty good for the most part. So hopefully we can put on a good show for you guys, and you guys will have plenty to talk about up there.
All right, sir. Well, good luck, and definitely hope to be talking to you here at the end.
Thank you, man. We'll give it all we got.
Good luck, Cale.
Thank you, Josh. Appreciate you.
All right. Well, that was Cale Gale, our pole setter here tonight. So let's kind of get back here into the middle of the field here. How about we go ahead and get our points leader up here real quick, Bryce Sendesack, starting kind of mid-pack here tonight. Bryce Sendesack, Joshua Medlock, alongside Katie Dugoff. Got a copy?
Yep.
Well, Bryce, you're kind of starting mid-pack here tonight, currently running in 12th in qualifying, buddy. You are our points leader coming in tonight, but only 13 ahead of David Weishart, man. What's Dover feeling like down there for you? Knowing coming in tonight, round 8, there's a lot still on the line.
Kind of in between for me. Like throughout practice, I kind of just struggling on finding speeds. It looks like, like your usual guys are starting where they are, like Elwood, Garrett Heath, Cale, Human, all those guys. They set some flyers, but if this can be one of those deals where it's like a long run thing, then I think I have an idea of how to keep my tires out in like a good temperature where I can save them good enough. So I think last week at Texas I did a decent job with that, and I think here at Dover I have a similar idea of how to do that.
All right. Well, hey, it looks like you got a pretty good idea here at Dover. Katie, do you have anything for Bryce before we let him get back down there to his team?
Let's see. How about got 3 weeks left until our chase cutoff? Still our points leader. What's it going to take to stay out front and maintain that? Keep yourself in the contention and possibly go for the championship.
Well, I think right now, the moment I'm aiming for the regular season championship, or even though it's not really giving out a whole lot, I'm aiming for top 10, top 5, and I think once we get into the playoffs, I got to step it up like a little bit more, get battle inside the top 5 more often, and I think there was like an afford to finish just by like 7th, just make sure I'm inside top 5, top 10 on a weekly basis, and been doing a good job with that in this series so far.
All right, sir. Well, good luck, and definitely hope to be talking to you here at the end.
Thank you. Me too.
Good luck, Bryce.
Thank you.
All right. Well, let's kind of go ahead and get further back into the field. Some drivers that are not electing to qualify. One of those drivers is going to be Matthew Welzenbach. So let me see if I can find Welzenbach here. I know he's here somewhere. Well, am I blind?
Nope, he's in the booth with you already.
Oh, okay. Matthew Welzenbach, Josh Medlock alongside Katie. Got a copy?
What?
You got a copy, buddy?
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
All right. Well, you're elected not to qualify here tonight, buddy. You're going to start toward the back of the field, man. How's Dover? And kind of a strategy call out there. Of course, not a lot of information, but, what's your thoughts?
I'm just going to be happy if I survive, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of these Xfinity cars. The iRacing setup with them lately, they just get very twitchy on the straightaways. You barely tap the gas, and they might just fishtail out from under you, no matter where you're at. So I'm just staying in the back to hopefully survive. We got a long race, 175 laps. They'll go by quick if we stay green, but yeah, I just want to survive, man. That's my goal. I don't care if I get a top 30 or a top 10. I just want that. I just want to see that checkered flag.
So your main goal and concern is just to survival of the fittest, basically, here at the Monster Mile.
Basically, yeah, that's about it. And I want to stay out of the way. I, of course, when I get lapped about 80 times, I don't want to impede the leaders, and just like I said, survive. Just keep it clean. That's my goal.
Well, that's going to bring me to my next question here, Matthew, because it is, such a short track, a mile long. Do you think some communication on the track is going to have to play a big factor here tonight, knowing where everybody's at a specific time?
I really hope so. I really hope that the leaders do make, because I'm usually a person, I like to know when leaders come in, and I'll key up the mic like, hey, where do you want me? I just hope that the leaders are taking the time to also inform the cars they're coming up on, hey, please stay high, please stay low. Because, if there's clear communication going on, then chances are we're going to see a lot less accidents happen.
All right. Well, Katie, one of the drivers not qualifying here tonight, going to kind of start in the back. You got anything for Welzenbach here?
I'm going to say good luck because I don't want to curse you by saying anything good. I've learned my lesson.
Yeah, that is true. At least you're interviewing me now. It's usually mid-race that I get interviewed, and then it's like, uh-oh.
All right, so well, good luck. Keep it all in one piece. Remember, sheet metal and iRacing is cheap.
Exactly.
All right, good luck, Matthew.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I went and looked at chat there and found out where it was at. I appreciate you moving him up there, Katie.
You bet.
Well, we got a minute 30 left here, and we're not going to go ahead and interview anybody else. We're going to wait until they get gridded up here, but who you have picked tonight?
Oh, I went with our pole sitter. I mean, it is hard to bet against Cale Gale, and he comes from a short track line of racing, so I'm gonna say that I see him doing pretty good.
All right, you pick Kel Gale. Well, I'm going to go with our season 12 winner here tonight. I changed my pick because I didn't see Mike in here, and then I seen him in here in qualifying. So I am actually going to pick Mike Rominger here tonight to bring it home in a victory lane. Season 12 winner. Now our season 13 winner, Chuck Sweeting. I do not see Chuck in here, unfortunately. So
I didn't either.
It looks like we are going to have a new winner here. Ain't going to be no back-to-back here tonight. I think it's going to be an interesting race. I think these guys have already got a good feeling about the track. Had a good time practice. I know there were some practices up throughout the day. So I think we're going to see some hard conservative racing. And we may even see, I wouldn't even put it past them going 3 wide at times, to be honest with you. I don't know if that would be a smart idea, but these guys know how to control it. All right, qualifying is over. Down here on the grid. With the pit pass starting grid here tonight, Kel Gale grabbing the pole with a 23.883. Congratulations to Kel for getting the pole. Garrett Heath going to start on the outside of him in that second spot. Alan Elwood in third. Cameron Hearn fourth. Mike Rominger fifth. GT sixth. David Elliott seventh. Nick Hunt eighth. Josh Mayhew ninth. And Jeffrey Creek is going to start 10th.
Garrett D. Grant starts in 11th. Bryce Senesac 12th. Andrew Mraz 13th. Tommy Haynes 14th. Ed Morris 15th. Jerry Glenn 16th. David Weishart 17th. Zach Ogburn 18th. Mason Kane 19th. Casey Duncan starts in 20th.
All right, Tommy Amathi, 21st. Brandon Freeze, 22nd. Tyler Marble, the first of the non-qualifiers, starting in 23rd. Gary May, 24th. Jeffrey Marble, 25th. Nicholas Vroman, 26th. Michael Mueller, 27th. Willie Nelson, 28th. Justin Gann, 29th. And Jacob Bell in 30th.
Darren Clement starts in 31st. Timothy Zayas, 32nd. Matthew Weisenbach, 33rd. Michael Thwaites, 34th. Michael Atkins Jr., 35th. Joshua Gillian, 36th. Mark Hamlin, 37th. And Andy Starcher, Don Kidder, and Jeff Glockner, I believe, will be your admins.
All right, well, we take a look here. It looks like Andy Starcher, Don Kidder are admins along with Rick Donovan. I think Jeff might be a standby here tonight.
Yep, I'm seeing him on the grid.
All right. Right, well, let's get down here. Man, I do not like that view. All right, here we go. Get a bigger view here. Boy, look at everybody lining up on pit road. Curtis Vollmer. Well, I like seeing everybody in chat here tonight. I know everybody's been chatting it up here. I haven't made my way up to you. Sorry about that. We got Racing Fan, Blair Daddy Patterson, Brendan Kennedy, David Myers, Jake in chat. David Myers again, Bradley Wetzel. Let's see here. Jake, David, the RNPR 72, Gillian in chat, also racing. Curtis Vollmer. Oh, man, a lot of people out there in chat. D.F. Williams. That's not fair, Curtis. Yeah, you are the fastest. Man. All right, here we go. We're rolling off here, folks. Glad to see everybody out there. 29 here right now currently. Please share it on your social media, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, whatever the case may be. Get it out there to people. Get them in here. Show them what they're missing here at Extreme, here for the Xfinity Sim Speed Shop Xfinity Series, and of course on MaxSpeedTV. Katie, I'm ready. Pace car is off. Cal in control of the field here tonight, making his way out of turn number 4, and what a grueling speed it is. He is on the loud pedal. Here we go, folks. Buggity, buggity, buggity. We're racing here at the Monster Mile. Okay, Gale. Good jump by Gale. Oh, we got some passing back here. Garrett Heath to the outside. Oh, the 25 of Hearn having problems. He's going to fall back behind GT Hawkins here. And it looks like, ooh, I thought somebody was blinking there for a moment. Had to catch up to him, but it looks like he's okay. Going to fall back behind GT, right up ahead of Mike Rominger. Now this is going to be the theme here for the beginning. They got to get heat built up in those tires, Katie. They cannot just hammer down and go. Heat built up for the first 4 to 6 laps, and then after that, we're gonna see them start racing it up here. Oh, we got a first caution. Oh, Gary May. All right, first caution of the evening. Let's go back and take a look. Gary May on the getting passed by the 125 here. 148 right behind him. I don't know if it happened with Gary or if it was right up ahead of him or what. Looks like the 148 getting a run. Oh, right there it was. Oh, the number 10 of Gary May. Oh, right there. Catches that outside wall. The 148 nowhere to go. Oh, the 10 hard into the inside wall. Back up onto the racing surface. And into, let's see here, the 30, I believe that is, getting a piece of it. The 143 getting a piece of him as well. And then we get back up here. It looks like the 148 of Jeffrey or Tyler Marble here spinning, getting a piece of the 151, the 32 into the outside of wall, the 29 getting a piece. Oh, several drivers going to be involved in this one early. Curtis Vollmer, see you out there in chat saying, pick me, I'm on a plane 30K feet in the air. I'm the fastest tonight, going about 550 miles per hour. I would say he's probably the fastest.
Safe to say.
He's in that clean air. Well, the first caution of the evening. Garrett Heath moving up. Garrett Heath in second, keeping that spot. Alan Elwood still in third. GT going up a couple of spots here to fourth early on. Cameron Hearn falling back a spot into fifth. Mike Robinger falling a spot back as well into sixth. And David Elliott going to stay right where he's at in seventh. And Nick Cutt right there in eighth. Jeffrey Creek up a spot into ninth. And Garrett D. Grant up a spot into 10th. It's still early, though.
Oh, yeah. Only 169 more to go.
I think they'll get it figured out. They always do. Still early. Ain't going to talk to anybody right now. Imagine they're going to get a green flag run in. 29 viewers still in here tonight. Got 7 likes.
That's pathetic.
Yeah, we can do better than that.
And Rick Donathan's in here tonight. We've got to show him up.
I think we could hit 30.
I think so.
15 likes. Wow, it jumped. All right, they should get the one to go this time by. And they are going to get that one to go. It looks like Kel Gale has chosen the outside line this time. Well, we're halfway there, folks. 16 likes. We can do it. Katie. We'll get him going.
All right, at least we're not having to talk our way through a 2.5 mile track with this short little monster mile we got going. But pace car's going to be coming down the straightaway. Cale Gale to the outside of Garrett Heath, Alan Elwood, GT Hawkins, Cameron Hearn, Mike Rominger. Since we're not coming off of a pit cycle, I don't think these guys are going to have that much of a difficult start. But, man, cautions breed cautions. So I'm going to say we're going green, and we're going to stay green.
We'll stay green until they go green flag pit stops. Get them going.
All right, pace car down, and Cale Gale waits. Garrett Heath ready to go, but Gale's just going to charge him on that outside and leave it wide.
Oh! Garrett Heath issues.
Problems.
How did he manage to save that? Oh, man.
I don't know, but that did something amazing right up there for GT Hawkins, able to get that pass into second. Alan Elwood, that hurt him a little bit too, but it's going to allow him to get in third. Cameron Hearn to move up into fourth, and Garrett Heath went from second to fifth in a matter of about 2 turns.
Yeah, it did not take long. Got some battle back here going on between Josh Mayu and the 02. The 87 of Zach Ogburn to the outside. And here comes the 09. We talked to him earlier. Bryce Sinisat. Now he's back in 16, but he's coming. Mark Hamlin and that 33 Skull Machine on the outside of the 151. We got a battle up here. Jeffrey Creek as well to the outside. The 99 of Andrew Mirage to the inside. He's going to make the pass. Going into 10th. They're kind of stacked up nose to tail in the middle here. Oh, the 87 of Ogburn going to shoot it down to the inside. Oh, that was close between the 87 and the 88. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, and they're stacking them up. Uh-oh. Let me see if I can get on them. Who was it? Euler? Let's see here. I don't know if it was Euler or not. I don't know exactly what happened, but we'll see what happened here. Did it start with him or did it start up ahead of him? See, I don't know. This is what the replay's for.
I just went back to look.
Okay. Well, I was just talking about that Skull Machine there. 22's right behind him, so what happened? Oh, it started right up in front of him, it looks like. See if I can get a better view of this. The 11? KC Duncan. Or the 17. Oh, right here. Yeah. The 11, the 17, the 125, the 77 is all going to get involved in this. So right here, we are going to see it. Rewinding it just a little bit. Right there. Contact between the 11 and the 17. The 125 up high. The 77 nowhere to go. That is where the caution is going to come out right there. Still, the top 17 have yet to pit.
Now, either they're banking on a whole lot of cautions or they have just a really strong strategy going into this. I mean, granted, we're only 13 laps in, but, that's where I get confused, as a spectator, because to me, I would want to have the freshest of everything, but I mean, we're at such a short track that I feel like once you go a lap or two down, I mean, it is going to be next to impossible to get it back with as narrow as this track is.
Yeah, you got a point there. And I know some drivers like a really loose car, and I know some drivers like a really tight car. So I guess it really depends on the driver. Like I said, we've seen this top 17 here that have yet to pit, and I'm sure we've got a mixture within those 17 drivers of tight and loose. But I'm hearing more than not that it's loose than tight. And this is a fixed setup, so you can't change much of anything.
From what I heard, the car, for a lot of people was loose, and then the back end would get really tight on exit. So, we kind of heard a little bit. You're going to have to be extremely cautious on that throttle tonight and have the right throttle and brake control, I think, to be able to hold your car consistent. And, if something does happen, be able to hold that line and still be able to come out of it on top.
Yeah, that's going to bring me to my keys here tonight. Not necessarily keys to victory, but the keys here tonight. Let the heat build up the tires. 4 to 5 laps. Be consistent. That's going to be probably a big key here. Be patient, but aggressive. Preferably passively aggressive. Not like hammering it down in there, but passively aggressive. This is Dover. That's my keys. May not be necessarily yours or the drivers or the admins. Those are just my keys. All right, 33 in chat. Glad to see all of you out there chatting it up. My brother Craig Franklin, Katie, Joshua, Jake, Curtis, David, everybody out there. All right. Hale has chosen that outside line again, making their way into turn number 3. They'll be coming out of 4 here momentarily. Cale is going to be in control. After that pace car dives off, he is going to be in control yet again. The 14 of GT Hawkins onto the inside. He is trying to get that jump on the 83. Not going to be able to do it. The 14 spinning some tires, but not as bad as that last restart we seen. The 14 of GT going to hold on to second with the 25 of Hearn right on his tail coming out of 1 or 2.
I definitely think one of your keys you need to add is listen to your spotter. I'm watching, from a far view at some of these drivers, and they're trying to stretch it out single file. When they drop it low down towards the inside of the apron like that, you're going to have to rely on whatever you can around you to know that you're clear, because they are bunching it up quick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the 88 of David Weishart off pace here. Going to go back to 21st after the 77 gets around him. This is going to be an up and down race for some of these drivers here tonight. They're going to battle it up, battle it back, battle it up. Bryce Sinisaki yet again here. Mason Kane up ahead of him. Right behind Bryce, we have Jeffrey Marble, Timothy Zayas. They're pretty much nose to tail. Well, 148 of Tyler Marble, they're right here. Really the battle that I'm seeing. We got Darren Clement back here in the 32s getting past, trying to get past there by the 05 of Tommy Amassi. He is going to make that pass. Here comes the 11 of Duncan here. Back toward the field as they go side by side. Well, light number 12 of Thwaites. See if I can find Thwaites here. There he is. 1 lap down, but still holding his own. Battle up here. Nick Hunt on the outside, the 51. Jeffrey Creek trying to make a pass. I think Jeffrey clipped the apron. Be careful. We haven't talked about that apron much, Katie, but that can be rough.
Yeah, I was riding on board with Wiseheart whenever he got as low as he
Oh,
did.
we got a wreck on the 51 going around the 7 involved. Several drivers getting involved in this. Ooh, we caught that live here on MaxSpeedTV too. All right, well, the battle here between Nick Hunt and Jeffrey Creek. .51 of Jeffrey, the 00 of Nick. Actually have his number this time. Man, and it was just hard battling right here between these two. Oh, the 51 catches the apron there just a little bit. They're side by side coming out of 4. And right there it goes. The 51 going around the 00, clipping the wall. The 7 getting a piece of the 51. The 87 hard into the inside wall. The 09 barely scraping through there. Oh, jeez. Well, looks like now GT gonna stay out, and everybody else coming down pit road. Oh, for the most part, everybody's coming down pit road. Looks like Brandon Freeze staying out. Darren Clement, the 147. Michael Atkins is a couple of laps down. He'll have to pit next time by. Gary Glenn staying out. Joshua doing Joshua Gillian things out there here again this evening. Well, how about we go ahead and somebody up here real quick. Garrett Heat, Joshua Booth, buddy, alongside Katie Dugoff. Got a copy?
Got a copy, buddy.
Well, Garrett, man, you had a moment there. But you got it.
I wasn't expecting to spend third gear. Never had that happen before.
Well, you got it under control, but boy, you lost some positions. But man, how's the track down there early on? And it looks a little rough out there. Talk about it.
I don't know how, but during the practice, it was perfect. It had grip. It doesn't have grip now, I can tell you that. So we're all here hanging on to dear life right now.
So we still got a long way to go. Well, what's it going to take here tonight?
I'll just say patience mostly than anything.
Patience.
Patience and just keep hitting your marks. Don't get loose. Don't let anyone rear end you. That'll be the key tonight.
All righty, buddy. We'll let you get back to it, man. We ain't going to keep you. Good luck, Garrett.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Right. Well, looks like we've got a new leader. Well, Mr. Freeze. Marcus Regal joining us here. How you doing, Marcus? All right, looks like Brandon. All right, something's going on with Brandon. He is going back toward the field here.
Looks like he just got an EOL.
All right, well, that's going to give the lead up to Cale Gale then. Cale Gale going to be up front, followed by old Alwood. Well, that's Alan Elwood. That's just his nickname I gave him. Cameron Hearn third, Mike Rominger fourth, and Garrett Heath is now going to be fifth. All right, in double file. Get them going, Katie.
All right. Coming out of turn 2, looks like Cale Gale has chosen the outside line one more time with Elwood to his inside, Mike Rominger in 4th, Cameron Hearn in 4th. I'm sorry, Rominger sitting back there in 3rd. So you know, a lot of these guys just come off that pit cycle, so definitely a cold tires might be an issue here. Don't think they had enough time to get them warmed up. Excuse me, but as our pace car gets ready to dip off, looks like Cale Gale is, I'm gonna guess, not waiting this time, but
You never know.
I take that back. He waits a good bit, but now he's off and away. Elwood still to the inside, but what a jump.
Yep, Cale Gale getting a good jump, side-by-side action behind him. Mike Robinger on the outside. The 23 Garrett Heath back to the inside. Battle behind him, too, but Andrew Moran's going to take that one real quick. The 42 of David Elliott going to go back into 7th. Garrett D. Grant, Josh Bayou, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Nick Hunt, battle back here. Timothy Zayas getting around to the 77 of Jacob Bell. Here comes the 88 of David Wythart to the inside. Cross the stripe down into turn number 1. Now we got the 11 going around. K.C. Duncan going around. Okay, C. Duncan. All right, let's go back and take a look. What happened to KC?
I'm going to spare your brother the anxiety, and I'm going to say they wrecked.
I know. That's what he does. He types it in there. All right, right here, I believe that is the 76. I think that's the 76. Yes. The 76 JBR of Mason Kane. Contact made between the 76 and the 11. And the 11 goes around. It looks like the 76 saved it for the most part. He does get back on track. However, man, KC getting the rough end of the stick on that one. It looks like the 30 and the 125 as well going to get a piece of the action on the track. $39 in chat here tonight. Yeah, everybody for tuning in. That's not counting the all of everybody out there that has multiple people watching. I know we have some out there. There's multiple people watching the one stream. So thank you everybody for tuning in. 41 it looks like now. 19 likes. 11 more to go, folks. Be at that 30 mark here tonight. Okay, who we gonna chit chat with? Well, let's see here if they get the one to go this time by first. I don't know about the hero part, but I appreciate the compliment there, Timothy. Oops, sorry, get my microphone. Okay, O'Gale up front, Allen second. They shouldn't get the one to go this time by. All right, well, let's see here. They don't get the one to go. We'll get somebody up here Now they're going to get the one to go, Katie.
Double them up. Let's get them back going.
All right, Kale Gale on the outside again. Allen in second to that inside line. The 25, the 23, Garrett Heath, Cameron Hearn, and Andrew Moran is going to round out that top 5 here. Coming to lap 33 here tonight. One likes, 37 watching. We can do it, folks. Okay, Gale. Waiting on that Ford Mustang to get off. Come on, Ford, get off the track. There you go. Gale going to be in control. Coming out of 4. What is he going to do this time? Going to hold it back, or is he going to jump it? He's going to jump it coming out of 4. And boy, he got a good jump there, but Allen was expecting it. Allen didn't get quite the jump he wanted. Andrew Moran going to the inside. Boy, he's going to make the pass. He's going to go to 5th. Ike Robinger to 6th. Garrett D. Grant 7th. Timothy Zayas on the outside of the 02 of Mayu. The 79 of, not the 76. That is the 76. Mason Kane battling the 77. Here comes the 88 of David Wildheart, also battling the 77 now. Oh, the 22. Timothy Zayas and Mason Kane. Almost contact.
Yeah, I held my breath through that one because I really, if there was ever a time for netcode, that probably would have been it.
That probably would have been it. Well, the 77 making moves. Jacob Bell to the inside of the 22. Here comes the 151 of Marble. That would be Jeffrey Marble. Trying to get in between to the inside of the 22 here. Oh, don't go 3 wide, guys. Do not go 3 wide. Oh, we got somebody into the wall. That would be Tommy Haynes. Yeah, heavy damage on Tommy Haynes' machine. Gets it out of the way, though. Well, David Wildheart making moves. He is slowly creeping up there. Nick Hunt and a whole lot of company. He's got the 77 to his inside. The 02 behind him. The 02 all over Nick Hunt. 151 still. Boy, this is where that battle's happening at right here, kind of mid-pack. They're all bunched up here. GT was running up front. Oh, we got a big one. Big wreck! Oh no! We seen 3, 2, 1 blast off there. What happened? I believe the 88 might have been involved in that.
After what we saw in practice and my used wreck just now, I'm calling the FAA. He deserves his pilot license tonight.
Oh man! Somebody got launched. Don't know who it was, but somebody did. Oh, Mayu got launched. Uh-oh. Well, we're going to take a look here. See what happened. Okay, right there, the 76 into the outside wall. The 88 of David Wildheart tries to get around him right there. Both of them hard into that inside wall. And the 02 nowhere to go. Full steam ahead. Goes launching into the catch fence. Nick Hunt nowhere to go. Gets a piece of it. He goes hard into the wall. The 22 getting a piece of the 88. Oh, man. Well, let's take an onboard view here from Josh Mayu. Just to, no reaction time here tonight. We're going to go cockpit here. A little disclaimer. You get motion sickness. I suggest not watching. Turn your heads. But on board here with Josh. Oh, into the catch fence. Gets on all fours. But, oh, man, what a ride that O2 had. Man, heavy damage. And Nick Hunt getting a piece of it. Nick just cannot catch a break. The RN PR72 says Dramamine cam time. Yeah. All right. Man. Well, Nick Hunt still out there rolling around. Tyler Marble, Jeffrey Marble, father and son duo right out here. Michael Mueller, 15th, Ed Morse. I haven't talked to Ed in a while. You want to interview Ed?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, we'll bring him up here. I'll let you interview him. Go ahead.
Ed Morris, Katie, and Josh up in the booth. You got a copy on us.
I got you.
All right, so we're seeing some serious caution flags tonight. How's this track handling for you so far?
Track's tough. It's loose. It's tight. I mean, the car's all over the place here. It's hard to hold on to.
So, I mean, as we were seeing the track change, I mean, we're seeing different lines being run. I don't want you to give away your strategy, but what kind of strategy do we have going into tonight?
Survival.
Well, that's the easiest way to put it.
That's about the best way I can put it. I mean, it's a short track. It's going to be rough. We're setting outside the bubble on the chase points right now, so we need a good finish. So in order to get a good finish, I got to have a car at the end. So it takes patience, it takes time, and then you got to know when to move and when not to.
A wise soul once told me to finish first, you got to finish first.
That's correct.
All right, sir. Well, Josh, you got anything?
Good luck, Ed.
Thanks, buddy.
Bud. All right, that's Ed Morse. Now it looks like we go back up front here. It looks like we have gone now to single file restarts here tonight. Now the admin's made the call there. Pace car is off. Single file and Calgel on the loud pedal. All right. Andrew Mirage coming up on the 23. Now single file. Might not see many battles. I do see one back here. Jeff Glockner on the outside getting passed by Jerry Glenn. Matthew Welzenbach of the 29 coming up to the inside. Was trying to come up to the inside of the 35. Not going to be able to do it. In fact, David Elliott caught on that outside. GT to the inside. GT going to make the pass as well as the 77 of Jacob Bell. 151 of Jeffrey Marble has now got his eye set on the 42 of David Elliott. Boy, 77 of Jacob Bell was all over the back bumper. The 24 of Garrett D. Grant. Here comes the 14. GT Hawkins looking. He is all over the back bumper, the 77.
I don't know if I'd be that close to the back end of the 77 because that's actually where I was watching. And it looks like Jacob Bell is getting really loose through coming through some of these corners. And, I mean, if you're sitting that close, man, I hate to say you're setting yourself up for punishment, but, man, that could be rough.
Garrett D. Grant falling back. The 42 going to get a piece of the 24. Boy, that was really close. David Elliott did get a piece of that 24. Yeah, 24 managed to save it, per se, and not spin it. That a little bit of bump and run action there. Well, the 24 got really close there to the 51 of Jeffrey Creek, too. Ed Morris, we just talked to him, currently back here in 15th, right where he started.
You know, I've literally bounced all the way through the field. That's kind of why I got quiet, because I wanted to watch, you know, 1 or 2 good laps of how these guys are going. This diamond method, I mean, low in, high to middle line, all the way low back out. And, I mean, it looks like everybody's taking that approach. So it's no surprise that we're seeing this go single file as much as we are, because, you know, once again, this is a narrow track, and making a pass is going to be hard, but they're all running that consistent line.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to go through the field here, too, with all the drivers. You know, Timothy Zayas making moves. Now, he's coming up on the 35 of Jeff Glockner here. I got to give Tommy Haynes credit. Tommy Haynes working himself back up toward the front. Started 14th, running 23rd. He's been running pretty consistent line here, too, picking them off one by one. Now, he's looking to the inside of Jeff Glockner. And they just get so close going into the corner, and they touch. And it stacks them up. Nicholas Froman back here. Boy, Nicholas got a view. I think consistency, you know, being consistent, but also knowing your track awareness. We don't talk about track awareness much, but we should, because big key, especially at a track like Dover, being track aware, knowing if somebody is around you and where they are at. Are they up high? Are they down low? Are they right behind you? Are you coming up in front of them? How close are you to them? You know, be track aware. I mean, I see a group right here with the 29, the 95, the 35, and the 12. These drivers have got to know where everybody's at.
You know, from the time that I've been doing broadcast, I've talked to a lot of different people when it comes to this. And some people refuse to use a spotter. And I said it at the beginning. You've got to know if somebody's to your outside, if you can try to drop low like that. I mean, they are so close on these bumpers. And I don't know if it's just my opinion, but this last update or two, the net codes have just been absolutely out of control. So I don't know how far I'd push it when it comes to making position like that.
Yeah, and I've noticed it too, Katie. The last update, really, as we watch a battle here, Brew and Jerry Glenn, Darren Clement, and right up ahead of them, Ed Morris, down to the inside of the 05. The 24 of Garrett D. Grant, the 00 of Nick Hunt in the mix here. I think Nick's just going to let these guys go around to the inside here. Looks like that's what he's going to do. He's going to stay mid-line here. Don't want to get it too far up to the wall. That wall will grab a hold of you quicker than snot. So he's trying to stay mid-line. But he's letting the drivers go around. And, yeah, net code, yeah, I've noticed it too. Ever since the last update, net code has been horrendous. And for those of you that don't know what net code is, just picture it as lag. And if you play video games, you know what lag is. And it's when you do something that doesn't register, and then 9 seconds later it registers. You know, that's lag. Kind of like what it is here in iRacing, except, well, it's racing.
Yeah, but there's nothing worse than, you know, having your line, your consistency, you're running where you're at, and then all of a sudden you look up and you are inside of somebody else's car or spinning out down the backstretch.
Yep, well, Kel Gale up front. He's only got a 0.4 of a second lead, though, still on Alwood there. Cameron Hearn in third. They kind of broke away from the field here. Garrett Heath, E.T. Hawkins in fifth. Garrett Heath's in fourth, sorry. Andrew Mraz in fifth. He's got Mike Rominger behind him and GT up ahead of him. Jacob Bell in company with a 151 to his inside. 51 of Jeffrey Creek and the 42 of David Elliott. This is a good battle right here brewing between these four drivers. Oh, 77 get really, really close to that wall. I think the tires are a problem right now. They've been out here at about 36 laps, and I think they're starting to kind of fall off there.
We've heard it before. When these tires start to fall off and this car gets so tight, I mean, it's like driving a dump truck. You're going to have trouble going through these turns, and being on a short track like this, you definitely don't want your steering to go out.
No, you don't want your steering to go out for sure. Allen's closed the gap, still 4/10 of a second there between the leaders. Still trying to pick on the battle here, trying to find them. Looks like Tommy Haynes up on that high line. You know, I've seen Tommy do this before too. Might be trying to save something. He does have some damage. It's rear end damage. I don't know if that rear end damage is affecting him any at all. It's on that right rear. So is that damage affecting him? It looks like he's got some minor left front damages too.
I mean, there are so many cars with damage. That's kind of what I've been doing. It's hard to get a good angle on seeing the entire track, so I've bounced from driver to driver to driver, but there is some serious damage going on, literally all the way through the pack. I think our leaders are probably the only ones that don't have any damage right now.
Well, let's take a look here at our leaders. Cale Gale, we're going to get a closer look here. Now he's got old Alwood now on his tail. Cale Gale looks pretty strong up front. Alan Elwood in second on his tail all over it. As Allen goes to the inside of Cale Gale, coming up on some lap traffic here. And Allen's going to go to the lead. So Allen, we have a caution. Nicholas Vroman involved. And I was just fixing to go through the field. All right, what happened to Nicholas Vroman? It looks like he's okay coming into one. Coming out of two. Looks like, it happened right up in front of him. It looks like the 87 where it might have started. Let's go up here to the 87 real quick. Zach Ogburn. Zach catching that outside wall hard into the inside wall. Back up onto the track. Right there, the 95 going to get a piece. The 12 getting a piece of it as well. That is where Nicholas Vroman got it. Oh, man, Nicholas going to have some damage as well. Well, Allen bringing them down pit road here, Katie, and I think that's a smart move.
Oh, definitely. I mean, we were seeing the difference that the cars had coming over those last couple of laps. So, I mean, this is when you should use those cautions and definitely capitalize off of it because, you know, any opportunity that you can, do it.
Looks like Joshua Gillian staying out. I'm sure he'll come down pit road. Is going to be our leader here currently. Let's see here who is going to win the race off of pit road. It looks like Alwood. Then Cameron Hearn. Cale Gale, Garrett Heath, Willie Nelson. Willie's on the outside. Okay, so Willie is falling back. All right, so GT Hawkins. There we go. GT Hawkins, Mike Rominger. And it looks like Andrew's coming down pit road. So it looks like Jeffrey Creek, maybe? Okay, we'll see here what happens after everything resets. All right, here comes the rest of the drivers down pit road. Let's see here. We talked to your pick tonight, right? Yeah, we did at the beginning. I haven't talked to mine here tonight, have we?
No, sir.
All right, let's get him up here. Mike Rominger, Joshua in the booth alongside Katie Dugas. Buddy, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, Mike, here tonight, you started fifth. You've been running consistent at about the same area. Over, though, man. It looks like it's not being friendly here. The monster is not playing friendly.
Oh, no. It'll bite you.
Well, no pressure, but you are my pick to win it here tonight. You came into the night. You are the, of course, or were the season 12 winner. So, hey, you know, it could happen, buddy. How is your racing going?
It's not too bad. The track's, it's kind of weird, you know. I mean, I think it'll come to me here later in the race, though. But yeah, I think I might get up there and do something.
Do something. Yeah. Well, we know strategy gonna play a big factor here tonight, buddy. We don't want to give out any of the secrets. So, well, the Vinoy 9 looking good here, Mike. So good luck down there. And like I said, no pressure, but you are my pick. So.
All right. I'll try to do you good.
All right. Good luck, man. Right. Mike Rominger currently running in 6th. Pretty consistent up front and running about that same area. All right, lap 68 here tonight of 175. All right, about 20 or so laps, 19 or laps. We're going to be at that halfway mark. Katie, are you back?
I am.
All right, get them going.
All right, pace car down. Elwood still your leader with Cameron Hearn, Cale Gale, Garrett Heath, GT Hawkins, but Elwood is gone.
He didn't waste no time. He shot out like a cannon. All right, get back here. Still single file restarts here tonight. Boy, I like that 98 paint. Boy, that chromatic. I don't pay too much attention to paints, but when you see that new chromatic out there, you just got to say something about it. Boy, man, I don't know what they done, but they did an awesome job adding that in.
It is so much headache. Oh, my gosh.
Darren Clement on the outside, going to get passed by Timothy Zayas and Tommy Haynes. Tommy hasn't technically completed the pass yet. Trying to. Bringing the 05 of Tommy Amassi right with him. Darren Clement on that outside. Matthew Welsenbach kind of mired back here by himself. No company. Watch this battle right here, though, with Darren. We got a no. Matthew Welsenbach hard into the inside wall. Caution out again. All right, take a look here at what happened to the 29 Welsenbach. Doesn't look like anybody's behind him, so product of the Monster Mile. Oh, yeah, coming out of 2. Just loses it right hard into that inside wall. Looks like everybody stays high and gets around him, and then he pulls it back down. But caution going to come out again for, I believe that is going to be a sub spin on the 29. Of course, that's Andy Starch or Don Kidder, but that one was obvious. The interview curse.
It never fails. I can promise you that.
Well, let's see if we can get somebody else. Who are we going to talk? Oh, he's been working himself up through the field here. See, how about we go ahead and let's go ahead and get him up here real quick. GT Hawkins, buddy, got a copy?
Here, Josh. How's it going?
Doing all right, man. Well, you got that pit pass Supra up here in the fifth. You've been running consistent too. You kind of fell back though, and then you came back up toward the front. So, how is Dover? It looks like I was talking about before, that the monster is really being a monster.
Yeah, it's really loose first few laps. I mean, it's loose on entry and on exit. It's pretty much all the way through. Yeah, I didn't expect everybody to pit so early on there. I mean, we only had like 10 green flag laps, so I got cycled back, but avoided a big wreck, and here I am.
Well, what are you gonna? Of course, no strategies here. I mean, I know you got strategy, but what do you got to do to just be consistent here at Dover?
Oh, I don't really have any strategies. I mean, I think my main thing is trying to not be too aggressive on the throttle on exit. I think I've been burning up my right front, just getting on it too early. So if I can be, I'm in a position now where I can manage a little bit. So this should help me going forward.
All right, GT. Well, Katie, got anything for GT?
Nope, I'm not talking to him because I'm not giving him any bad luck.
All right, GT.
Heard
good
that.
luck. Good luck, buddy.
Thanks.
I see how it is.
I like seeing that pit pass car in one piece. I'm telling you, I am probably one of the worst when it comes to cursing people.
I don't know. I'm pretty good about it too. All right, let's see if they get
We need to have
that.
a destruction race one night. We need to do that. We can sit up in the booth and strategize and see how much this actually works.
It'll be a fun run, right?
Oh, yes. Definitely not a chase night.
No. All right, well, let's see here. One to go here. They are still single file. I think once you change it to single file, I don't know if you can go back to double. I don't know how that works. I've never set up a lobby, so...
I can set up a hosted race. That's about the extent of it for me.
Ah. All right, well. Oh, Alwood going to get them going again, this time by... All right, pace car is off. Allen got the good jump last time. What is he going to do this time? Coming out of 4. He is not going to waste any time. He is going to be on the loud pedal. We are back underway here for the Sim Speed Shop Xfinity Series. Round 8 here at the Monster Mile of Dover, and it is definitely living up to its name.
Yeah, he has had his chomp in quite a few people tonight, and we've seen, I mean, so much craziness go on, and I mean, we still have a long way to go. We just clocked at 99 to go, so
Yeah.
I mean, they still have a long way.
All right. Donna K out in chat. Zombie Skiller out there in chat. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to MaxSpeedTV, Extreme Motorsports. Oh, Michael Thwaite spinning it on a backstretch. What happened to Thwaite? All right. Take a look here. See what happened to the 12. Seeing his speed drop tremendously. Like, okay on the front stretch. Going to the inside of the 10. Okay there. Oh, it looks like somebody was up high there. Oh, coming out of 2. The number 12
up.
losing it. Locks him up down into the wall. Oh. Product of a turn 2 here. Alrighty, folks, we are going to step away here, go side by side here. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back after this quick commercial break. Alrighty, folks, back live here on MaxSpeedTV. A little bit of side-by-side action there for everybody. Should be getting the one to go here coming up this time by about 7 laps. We're going to be at that halfway mark here tonight. We take a look at the caution count. 8 cautions for 28 laps. We've still got 96 laps to go here tonight. 4 lead changes is all we have had here tonight, though. And the monster, like I said, living up to its name, the Monster Mile. And, yeah, it has been a monster for sure.
We still have quite a few cars left on track, though. I mean, by the time I finally looked at it, we are still having a pretty much full grid.
Yeah, still pretty good sized field out here. We have the top 26, I believe, on the lead lap. It looks like Joshua Gillian also on the lead lap here, so that'll put it at 27 drivers on the lead lap. First driver, 1 lap down, is KC Duncan coming back here out on the racing surface. But Alan Elwood gonna get him going here yet again. I'm gonna turn it over here to Katie. Katie, get him going here.
All right, Alan Elwood, Cameron Hearn, Cale Gale, Garrett Heath, GT Hawkins, Mike Ryman are your top 6. As we are on the front stretch, and that ugly pace car. I told y'all, these Fords are terrible.
Bless you.
Thank you. I didn't realize I hit my button at the same time. The pace car down. Alan Elwood, Cameron Hearn, Cale Gale, all ready to pounce. And Elwood's gone. Hearn is gone. And Cale Gale actually looked like he got a little bit of a slow start there.
Oh, Mr. Gear maybe? Spun some tires?
It looked like it.
Ooh. A little bit of pressure being put on Garrett Heath, though, here with GT. Mike Rominger still being consistent, running up here. Jeffrey Creek, he's pretty consistent here as well. Started 10th, currently 7th. And David Elliott currently in 8th, started 7th. So it's still pretty consistent runs coming to a lot of these drivers out here tonight. One of those, probably a really good mover out here is the 151 of Jeffrey Marble. Started 25th, currently running in 9th. Bryce Senisak started 12th, being consistent as well, currently running in 10th. Hey, see, Jerry Glenn running back here in 14th. He's having a good run, still running consistent as well. Battle back here, Mark Hamlin getting passed by the 99 of Andrew Mirage. Andrew going to go into 19. 125 of Willie Nelson up a few spots. The 99 looking to the inside of the 32 of Darren Clement. Got a battle back here too. Jacob Bell to the inside of the 33. Mark Hamlin. Jacob gonna make that pass.
I'm wondering if something's wrong with the 24 of Garrett D. Grant, because after that restart, I mean, he was getting passed left and right, and it looks like his lap times are just getting slower and slower. I mean, running way back here in 16th now, but I'm talking steady losing a lot of speed.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Northern Capital 24. Then again, it could be by design. Garrett could be just pacing himself. We don't know.
I mean, you're going to want a car that's all in one piece towards the end of this. I mean, we've seen plenty of them without a nose, without a spoiler, or without a back end. Or, I mean, some of them are done in the pits without a motor. So you definitely want it rolling here at the end.
What they're trying to do, they're just trying to get every position they possibly can. Tyler Marble in the 148, currently 12th after starting 23rd. Got the 46 of Mueller ahead of him. Ed Morse behind him. Ed putting that pressure on that 148. Tommy Haynes going to go back a spot as the 77 of Bell gets around. Garrett D. Grant losing another spot there to Andrew Mirage.
I'm telling you, it's either he's got a whole lot of damage or this is a really strong call, because, I mean, he is steady falling back, and I'm telling you, those times are just getting slower and slower and slower, and these people are flying around him like it's nobody's business.
I'm looking at the 24 here. It doesn't look like he's got any damage. Looks like it's pretty clean.
Yeah, I went all the way around it too, and I don't see anything.
Well, here we go. Another battle. Jacob Bell to the inside of the 32. And not going to be able to do it that time by. There, no. He's still fighting on that with that position. Jacob Bell, he is coming up on Garrett D. Grant. Boy, Garrett, man, yeah, something is going on with that 24. And a little bit of pressure. Oh, a little bit of bump by the 32 to the 24. Oh, they got really close. Oh, I'm going to watch this here. Al Darren's going to go low. Oh, he's going to get around the 24. He does. As well as the 77 of Bell. Out Tommy Haynes looking to catch up to the 24. Well, David Elliott, that company with Bryce Senisak. But right now, it's Alan Elwood up front. Now let's go ahead and go through the field here for everybody. Alan Elwood started third up front. Cameron Hearn started fourth in second. Cal Gale, our pole sitter, started on pole. He is currently running in third. Garrett Heath started second, back in fourth. GT Hawkins started sixth and fifth. Mike Rominger started fifth in sixth. Jeffrey Creek started 10th in seventh. David Elliott started 7th and 8th. Bryce Senisak started 12th and 9th. And Jeffrey Marble started 25th and 10th. Michael Mueller started 27th and 11th. Ed Moore started 15th and 12th. Tyler Marble started 23rd and 13th. Jerry Glenn started 16th and 14th. And rounding out the top 15 here, starting 32nd up to 15th, Timothy Zayas. At 96. I can see some different strategies on tires late in the race. We are over halfway. Good green flag run. Timothy Zayas coming up on the 99 of Mirage. Well, they're a little bit spread out here. A few battles here and there.
I didn't see many, and I mean I've steady been going through this field, and I'm seeing where somebody can catch up a whole lot of speed coming through the straightaway, and then potentially get that pass right before the turn. But after that, I mean it's straight back single file.
Yep. Well, the last driver on the lead lap, Joshua Gillian, running back here in 26th after starting 36th. AC Duncan 2 laps down as the 23 of Garrett Heath gets around, or trying to get around. Here comes GT. Well, GT had to dodge that 11. A 101 laps here tonight. Oh, Willie on pit road. Still lap 63 to 68, but I don't think the tires, Katie, are going to hold up to the standard of the fuel laps.
There is no way. I mean, it's already getting hard enough to drive. I mean, that last pit cycle, it looked like these guys were pushing it. I mean, as far as they absolutely could, but, you know, push it too far, you know, it's detrimental or it's a success. So it's risk versus reward, you know, every week. But, you know, maybe they rely on their teammates. Maybe they have, you know, a crew chief up there. But it's definitely going to take some ideas going into this as to how you want to play it out.
Oh, yeah. We got a few battles here, too, on the track. Watching one here, the 99 of Andrew behind Jerry Glenn. Trying to make moves there. Now the 99 going to go to the inside of the 98 here. Andrew going to make the pass. Andrew! Oh, Andrew scraping the wall. The Dover stripe as they go back side by side. Whoa! Andrew got lucky on that one, that wall just didn't grab him and keep him up there. Making their way around the 00. Nick Hunt. Good to see Nick still out here, though, turning those laps. Timothy Zayas going to fall back as Darren gets around. Jacob Bell right up ahead. Question is, they've been out here roughly anywhere between 27 laps and 41 laps, Katie. So a big tire difference between the drivers.
Yeah, either they're really going to start to fall off and you're going to see some of these guys get a little bit more speed and momentum and, you know, gain a little bit more position, or you're going to see those guys who have been out there for a while go ahead and start coming in for a pit cycle.
Garrett D. Grant, it looks like trying to make his moves back up toward the front here. Zayas. Tyler. Oh, that's Zayas. Who's in the, who's right behind him? The 125. That would be Willie Nelson. Willie 2 laps down. Now Michael
Trying to get them
Thwaites.
back the hard way.
Now Michael Thwaites, your last driver on the lead lap here, back here in 21st. As Welzenbach goes a lap down. It looks like Tommy Haynes coming down pit road. He might have had enough of the tires. Well, let's take a look at Allen up front. Pretty much all by his lonesome up there in that clean air. Cameron Hearn about 9/10 of a second behind him. And Cale Gale at about 9/10 of a second behind Cameron in third. And 3.4. Did you just say 3 wide?
I did.
Well, I missed it.
You did. You had the 05 Garrett Heath and Jeffrey Creek, I believe it was, all go 3 wide. One of them was still a lap car, but still 3 wide.
Still 3 wide, yeah. David Elliott pushing his way up there with Garrett Heath. David, right now with these tires, it's just keeping that car straight. Let's go cockpit here with Jeffrey Marble. Just to see how big of a handful this thing is here. Like he's doing, ooh, he catching the apron there a little bit. Not too bad. But nonetheless, you could just see how slow, or I wouldn't say how slow, but how quick their speed drops. You know, 124 miles per hour. Then Jeffrey Marble's back on it. And then by the time he gets up, he's having to get right back down. 130 miles per hour, roughly.
It's a product of short track racing for you. I'll tell you what, I think old Garrett D. Grant was playing a joke on us.
I think it was too.
Because as I went back to him, this guy's cruising.
Well, we know he can't make it on fuel. So, you know, long green flag run, you know, man, I don't know. Yeah, I believe you though, Katie. I think Garrett D. Grant was playing a trick on us. All right, well, getting into more lap traffic here. Mark Hamlin, a lap down. Michael Thwaites, a lap down. The last driver, Timothy Zayas, the last driver on the lead lap, and Allen is right there. He's coming up on him, as well as the 77 of Jacob Bell. Jacob's right up in front of Timothy Zayas. Right now, Allen coming in to traffic. Lap 122 of 175. Jacob Bell going a lap down. Now Jerry Glenn, the last driver on the lead lap. Jerry coming down pit road. Strategy call as he goes a lap down.
Very well could be, but I mean, even now, I don't think you could make it on, even just the tire window. I think right now, if anything, they're hoping for that caution.
You could probably make it on fuel, Katie. Yeah, but yeah, about that tire, yeah, I don't know. Alan Elwood, 60 laps. He has led here tonight. Cale Gale has led 61. He's back in second. Cameron Hearn back into third. I think we may have a battle for the most laps led here tonight, too.
Do you see somebody like Cameron Hearn sitting back there just waiting, and he could come up there and, I mean, not take it all away, but
yeah,
he could shake things into contention.
Oh, yeah. Right back here, and, they are definitely for sure going to have to pit. I'm just curious on when they are going to pit. Garrett Heath coming down pit road as we speak. We have some drivers coming down pit road, others not. Leaders still out here. DF Williams. Oh, yeah, almost forgot. Go 25. So he is going for Cameron Hearn. Ask Cameron Hearn. In the Sherwin-Williams paint scheme, so,
Sounded like it would have been a good lawyer commercial.
If he's paying attention and I said that, I hope he don't wreck. All right, well, Darren Clement now, the last driver on the lead lap. The 13 drivers on the lead lap, the 77. Jacob Bell, 2 laps down, is going to get around him. Alan Elwood, though, coming up to that 32, as well as the 17. Oh, we have a caution. Oh, and it's several drivers. Ed Morris involved as well. Well, this is definitely going to change things up here tonight for sure. And my voice is already starting to get crackly. So, 35 laps left here. Or 45 laps, excuse me. And what's going to happen? Oh, right there. The 24 coming up on the 7. Looks like the 7 scraping the wall. Then there might have been some net coat or contact. Whatever happened there. Then the 7 and the 24 make contact. The 24 hard into the outside wall. Bounces back down, nowhere to go for the 88. T-bones the 24. Heavy damage to the 88, the 24, and the 7, all three of them. Well, now you have to come down pit road. There's no doubt about it. Go, Michael Mueller in chat. I think that might be his dad. I'm not sure. However, glad to have you out there, buddy, saying go 45 from your dad. Okay, so that is his dad. Should have read the next message there. David Myers, where's the 0251 at Kel Gale at? Well, Kel Gale sitting in third. The 02 of Josh Mayu, unfortunately, out of the race here tonight. The 51 of Jeffrey Creek currently running in fifth. All right. Well, after everything resets, after the drivers coming down pit road here, coming down to the wire, Katie, it's going to get hectic for sure.
That it is. I mean, you're going to see some frustration, but you're going to see a lot of aggression. You know, a lot of these guys are going to be coming off of their pit cycle, so cold tires, restarts, not a good combination, but I mean, to get a clean start right here, it's gonna be key.
Yes, it is. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get him up here real quick. Got a teammate up in front, Cameron Hearn, Joshua Medlock, alongside Katie Dugoff. Got a copy?
I got you.
Well, currently right here in third. You started fourth. You've been right where you're at consistently, but it's going to be coming down to the wire here tonight. How's the car feeling, and how's the Monster Mile here?
Yeah, it's definitely, I'm sure you guys can tell all the cautions the first 5-10 laps. It's really loose. For me, car's fast on short runs. I'm talking like 10 laps or less. After that, Alan kind of pulls away from me, and then Kale kind of pulls away from me at the end of the run. So I've been trying to save my stuff, but it's not working. So I'm just going to drive it as fast as I can to see what happens.
All right. Well, good luck there, buddy. It looks like you guys are getting the one to go that time by. We're not going to keep you, buddy. Good luck down there, man.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Uh-huh. That did not take no time for them to go. One to go. All right. Lap 133 here. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in here tonight on MaxSpeedTV. Really do appreciate it. Let's see exactly what we got here. We've got 35 watching here tonight. We've got 26 locked. We're 4 away to that 30 as the pace car dives off here tonight. Allen on the loud pedal. Here we go. Coming to lap 134. All righty, folks. We're going to go ahead and do it right at this moment. No, we are not. Oh, caution. Didn't see anybody spin or anything. So, what happened?
I saw the 40 get a little bit slowed up, but I went back a little bit further to see if maybe it was something on the restart.
Okay, well, let's go back here and kind of see what happened. We're going to be on Joshua Gillian here and see kind of what happened here.
Justin Gann.
Justin Gann. Okay, let's...
He had a little too much hitch in his giddy up.
Justin Gann. Did he blow a motor? Justin Gann in the 30. Well,
I saw him just get on the gas too hard, cut right there in front of the Skull Bandit, and lose it at the exit of the pits.
okay, I want to be on Justin Gann here. Comes across
Once
the
again, that's why we're not
stripe.
admins. We just call what we see.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know what's going on here. Well, okay. Well, we'll see kind of what happened here. We do got a car stopped on track. No, it looks like everybody's okay. All right. Everybody fine? All right. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's why I'm not an admin. All right, well, yeah, Joshua Gilligan in chat was saying the 30 as well, so. All right, well, we just got done talking to somebody, so we're going to kind of let them settle down here. Going to crank it up there, but what are you watching? 4 likes away from that 30 mark here tonight. I got to give these drivers credit, though. I would have already been out in turn 1. I am not good here at Dover.
I told you, I'm not good anywhere, so I can't even speak as a driver.
Well, round 9 here for the Sim Speed Shop Xfinity Series Super Speedway Racing. It is anybody's race. And next week, right here on MaxSpeedTV, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. Myself and Katie Dugas. Potentially, I know I'll be here. See what happens next week. But Katie, Daytona, that is a race just like tonight. It could be a potential points upsetter as well.
Yeah, Daytona is going to be, I can't even say strategy's king, but you're going to want as many of your teammates as possible with you. That draft, that pack racing, it's going to take everything, not just to get the win at Daytona, but to survive at Daytona.
Survival of the fittest as they get oh, wow. No one to go. Wow, okay. Yeah, survival of the fittest for sure. Teammates are going to be a huge factor next week. All right. Well, as they make their way into turn 3, should get the one to go this time. Well, Andy Starcher, Don Kidder up there in the admin tower. They have their hands full here tonight, Katie. All right. Allen up front as they take the one to go. Coming to lap 1:38. Will be coming to green at lap 1:39.
Holding down the wrong button to talk. I love it.
I was wondering.
I was steady talking, and then I was like, well, never mind. That's my problem right there.
Well, go ahead and get them going now that you figured out which button it was.
Yeah, it hasn't changed. That's what's sad.
Mark in a chat. Brimcamp, glad to have you.
Oh, that's the wee man himself.
The wee man himself. Well, get him going, Katie. Coming to lap 139.
All right, pace car comes around the corner, and Alan Elwood, Cale Gale, Cameron Hearn, Jeffrey Creek, Mike Rominger, and your pace car is going to drop. And Alan Elwood, I'm going to predict, is not going to waste any time right here and be off and away.
And Alan off and away. Good jump by Alan Elwood. It looks like we've got some speed back here. Some people wasn't able to get up to speed. And now they're at a speed here. Give it a couple of laps here. Got some battles going on. Got Darren Clement. Andrew Mirage coming around. Darren looks like he's got that damage fixed on that right rear. And Morris. Oh, Jeffrey Marble coming down pit road. I seen a speed drop there, so I was getting a little concerned. Ed Morris to the inside. I believe that is the 95 right behind Ed. 95 of Nicholas of Roman. 13 drivers on the lead lap here tonight. Crank it up here on MaxSpeedTV. Here on MaxSpeedTV. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the crank it up cam there. I wanted to give it a few laps for these drivers to get some heat built up into those tires. The top three have not changed. Allen's still up front, Kel second, Cameron Hearn in third, GT Hawkins in fourth, and Jeffrey Creek currently running in that fifth position. We did have some battles going on there between the crank it up, but they got it all figured out, and now they're pretty much single file and getting spread out yet again and once more. Well, I see Michelle in chat here tonight. Glad to have you out there, Michelle. Longtime viewer here at MaxSpeedTV. Thank you for the compliment there, Jake, for the camera angles. And Michelle saying, love the view, love that view. I think she was talking about the crank it up. Lap 150 of 175 to go. 25 to go. Not 175 to go, 25 to go. Ed Morris. I got to give Ed some credit. Ed out there running. No front bumper. Still running in the top 15, currently running in 11th. Nick Hunt, still out there running. Not the race he wanted here tonight for sure, but the 00 Vinoy Xfinity Modified, you could call it. He is out there running, trying to pick up as many positions as he possibly can and get the best finish he possibly can get. Currently running 6 laps down. With Isaias, your last driver on the lead lap, currently running back here in 13th. Started at 32nd, so he is having a good, solid run. Does have some damage, but doesn't look like it's affected him much. Then again, Katie, we're not down there. We do not know how it's affecting him or really any of the other drivers out here with the slightest damage that they could possibly have.
Yeah, aerodynamics are going to be key at a lot of tracks, but like I said, I don't drive, so personally, I'm not sure how the aero is going to feel on these cars. But up front, our guys have no damage whatsoever, and to see some of these guys rolling around without a hood, without front fenders, I'm going to say we're going to call that like the open wheeling tour.
Open wheeling tour. Well, Allen getting around the 00 of Nick Hunt here. Now Nick just running his race. El Gale coming up on him now, and then Cameron Hearn. Well, we talked to Cameron earlier. Cameron likes those short runs, Katie. Because these long runs, he cannot get up there to Allen and Cale Gale. We can see it. Cameron losing some time, now 0.5 of a second behind Cale Gale. Now 0.6 of a second. GT, 0.8 of a second behind Cameron Hearn.
I think Cameron Hearn is sitting back there waiting because I said it in the beginning. This guy has had a rough couple of weeks. He has not had the finishes he's wanted, and I mean, he's got to be wanting redemption. I know if anything, he wants a good finish. So maybe he threw that cute little son with them big old cheeks behind the wheel, and maybe that's what's going on tonight.
Probably. Well, all right, 19 laps remaining here tonight. 39 laps. Wow! Thank you guys so much. Can we get one more? Wait, I didn't say 39 likes, did it? No, 28 likes. 28 likes. We're 2 away. I seen 39. I thought it was 39 likes. 39 viewers here tonight. We hit 41, I believe, here at peak. 41 here at peak. We're 2 away from our mark here at 30 likes. We got 40 watching. $17 to go for Alwood. One second ahead of Cale Gale. Yes, we did it. 30 likes here tonight. Awesome, awesome. 41 watching. Winding down the final 15 laps here, Katie.
Yeah, I think you're fixing to see some definitely aggressive driving fixing to go on right here.
Like we have David Elliott coming upon the 9 of Rominger. Rominger coming upon Jeffrey. They're kind of all right there together. But you can't forget about the lap cars. Garrett Heath, Gary Glenn, Mark Hamlin, Tyler Marble, Jacob Bell, all one lap down. His drivers, especially Garrett Heath. Garrett Heath looking for that caution. He wants to get his lap back. 1.5 seconds coming to 12 to go. Well, Alan Elwood has won 3 races on the year. Not necessarily, the lock-in for the win you're in, because just because you win a race does not necessarily lock you in to the chase. But Alan Elwood, 3 wins on the season, looking to make it his 4th win. Cale Gale looking to make it his 2nd. And with 10 to go right now, and the laps winding down, and Cale 2 seconds back. Going to be tough for Cale Gale to get up to Alan Elwood. But Alan is in that lap traffic, Katie, so anything's possible.
Yeah, it really would only take one slip up. And, as I say that, I'm watching this 17 get awfully close to that wall and potentially bounce off of it. But, it could prove to be damaging fast.
Yep, the 17 of Tommy Haynes. As the leader, Alan Elwood gets around those 3 drivers. Cale Gale cut 2/10 off. 1.7 with 8 to go. Make it 7 coming to the line. Rick Donovan in chat here tonight. How you doing there, boss man?
Rick, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but you are not allowed to yawn before a broadcast again, ever.
6 to go. Allen just trying to hang on. L now back to 1.8. L trying to fight this lap traffic. 5 to go. To go. Boy, Allen, right now, he does not want that caution. But I've got to bring it up, Katie. There is a green-white checker potential.
We're not going to need it.
They get 1 attempt. 3 to go.
We're not going to need it. We are going green.
Coming to 8 more turns for Alan Elwood as he comes to the stripe. 2 laps remain here tonight. Can Allen take the white flag before a caution comes out of turn number 4? Crossing the stripe. 1 to go here tonight. Whatever happens, happens.
Tell you what, Virtual Racing Alliance came on a mission tonight.
Yes. Yes, they did. Alan Elwood coming to lead his 112th lap here tonight, and the win here for round 8 at Dover for the SimSpeed Shop Xfinity Series, Extreme Motorsports 99.com. Alan Elwood with the win and the most laps led. What a run! He got up front and never looked back. Alrighty, folks, give us just a few minutes to get the top 3 up here for the MaxSpeedTV post-race show. Coming up right after this. Alrighty, folks, back live here on MaxSpeedTV. I have caught up with our top 3 here tonight. We're going to start here with third place, Cameron Hearn. Cameron Hearn, what a run you had out there here tonight. You was talking about earlier on when we interviewed about the short run, long run, and just a great last run there. A couple of them, really, man. Talk about Dover here tonight and the way it really was a monster and, you know, just the driving of what you had to do, bud.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it came to tires. We had a lot of cautions early, got some long green flag runs, and I just couldn't figure out the how to save the right front, basically. So something to kind of look forward next season and stuff like that, how to save it and make it so you're able to be fast the whole run. But Allen was fast, short run, long run, middle run. Kale was fast, short run, middle run, and then didn't have nothing for Allen. Those 2 guys kind of ran away with it tonight, but good points night. We needed top 5, and we accomplished that. So that's a good night.
Well, the Monster Mile out of the way. Next week, we go to the Super Speedway for round 9 at Daytona. Anybody's race, man. What's your mindset going into a track like Daytona with it being round 9 and coming down to the final stint of the season, really?
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely, you know, it's one of the things, like, you get good teammates, Alan and Jeff, and either one of those things. If we're up front, we're to go stay up front. If not, probably stay out of trouble. For me, points is key. Top 10's huge. Racing for the win, coming home 30th. That pretty much ends my season in terms of points. So definitely staying out of trouble, being smart, see some stuff happening or looking kind of crazy, kind of backing off and letting things unfold and trying to keep the nose clean.
All right, Cameron. Well, buddy, congratulations on third. Thought shout out you want to get before you go celebrate?
Of course, you guys do a great job, everybody out there watching, all the viewers. Pit pass by Katie. What? And just all the admins, everybody, every week. They have a tough job. They pretty much look at every detail, every lap of things going on. So shout out to Don, Andy, Rick, all those guys. We're out here having fun. Those guys are in the booth, and a lot of times they kind of have a hard decision to make and stuff like that. But yeah, everybody who races every week and all the competitors out there, appreciate it.
All righty, buddy. Well, get ready for Daytona next week.
I appreciate it.
Congratulations on third here tonight.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right, well, that is going to bring us to our second place finisher here tonight. Cale Gale trying to run down Alan Elwood there. Managed to get around Hearn, but just could not catch up with Alan. Cale, talk about Dover and talk about your race.
Well, we come up short again. I tell you, man, Alan, he's very, very good. He was able to, really at the end of the day, I felt like he could just manage his right front tire a little better. We didn't have the long run speed. Tonight I felt like we could match short run speed, but lacked a little bit on the long run. Cameron really good too tonight. Just a little bit short. I feel like the best car won the race though. Alan was a little better than everybody else.
Well, one last question before we let you go here. Well, actually, a couple of questions here. How did the tires, how were they tonight? Did they wear down pretty quickly?
The tires were pretty good. I mean, the car overall, Dover's really hard on the right front tire anyways because the corners there's so much vertical load going into the corner, and it's just the track that's hard on the right front tire. So, but the wear was okay. I mean, we had some fall off, but overall, the car drove pretty good. The biggest thing was, honestly, the most tricky part of the night for, I think, most people were probably the restarts. Just really slick on the restarts. But, yeah, man, we just come up a little bit short, and we'll try again next week.
Well, round 9 next week. Daytona. Going to take that Hyperdrive 83 and the team, man, because it's going to take teamwork. Talk about it.
I'm not a plate racer. I hate it, to be honest. I'll go there with the thought process maybe to try to survive it, but it's just such a gamble. It's like going to Vegas. It's like putting it red or black, and hoping it hits your side. But we'll go in there with a fresh head and try to do the best we can.
All righty. Well, thought shout-outs for your second place finish here tonight, Cale.
Yeah, just thank you guys for putting on the broadcast. Everybody over at Hyperdrive Motorsports. Girlfriend for watching me race tonight and letting me race. And I had a buddy back home that used to work on my pit crew. He tuned in tonight on the broadcast. I've been telling him about it. Bradley, appreciate you watching tonight. And we'll see y'all tomorrow night. I'm going to run the cup race.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow night, Cale. Go celebrate tonight, buddy.
All right, thank you, man. Appreciate y'all.
Well, all right. Well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight. I've got to get it in. Oh, Alwood bringing it home, but Katie has caught up with Alan.
All right, 4 wins this season. I said it before the race. I wasn't going to curse you. You were not my pick tonight, so congratulations on the win.
You didn't pick me either, did you, Josh?
No.
Not tonight.
Okay, God bless you both. No, I'm stoked. Like, I was praying those last 20 laps or so. Yeah, obviously you never want a caution to come out when you're leading, but those last 20 laps or whatever, the way the race was going, it's like, please, no caution. And just everybody was giving room. Everybody was respectful out there those last few laps. Appreciative to everybody that gave room, letting us battle it out. But yeah, it's gosh, Dover. I usually don't have good luck here, so I'm over the moon.
Well, kind of talk us through your night. I mean, there were quite a few issues where you could get up there with the speed, but you couldn't get the pass. But once you got that pass into the lead, I mean, it was smooth sailing from then on out.
Yeah, I've got something figured out with these cars. I paid the price last week. I didn't do what I should have done. 2 weeks ago, and so last week was kind of a just like I was fast, but I knew the long run was going to be there, and it showed. And this week I stuck with my guts and was like, okay, I'm going to do what I did a couple weeks ago, and it paid off huge. It was tough because yeah, everybody was kind of equal those first few laps, but if we had a long enough green run, I knew that probably nobody was doing what I was doing, and I was able to finally get to Kale and get by him. So once I did that, I felt pretty good.
So tonight, week 8, you have won half of the races this season, defending champion. What's it going to take to get you another championship back to back?
Consistency's one. This regular season, I have 4 wins, but I'm not leading the points. So, going into the chase, we'll have that momentum. We'll have some probably added bonus points, I think. But I'm not necessarily completely thrilled with the regular season just because, whether it's connection issues or getting caught up in a couple wrecks, bad pitch strategy, stuff not falling our way necessarily. You're going to have to put together 5 races in the playoffs. And last season I did that. So I'm hoping that this time around, once we get there, I'll be able to replicate that and I'll feel good.
All right, so one last one. Daytona next week. I mean, how are you at restrictor plate racing?
Usually up front, more often than not, usually leading actually quite often. But, with those things, net code or anything that could possibly go wrong can happen with those tracks. And all it takes is one spin and everybody's collected. So I feel good about there. I think our team's going to be really strong. We're going to work together really well. But we're going to have to figure out, exactly with those restricted plays, as you both know. Do you stay up front? Do you fall in the back? So we'll talk about it this week and figure out where we want to, go from there.
Well, phenomenal night for Team VRA for sure. I'll turn the mic over to you. Congratulations on your win. But what kind of sponsor shout out you got to give?
Oh, thanks, Katie. Everybody here at VRA tonight had an outstanding run. I'm proud of everybody. We put it together. Everybody got in the top 5. That's huge for not only Cameron driver points wise, but with Jeff and I team points. So big time on that. Want to thank everybody at QG3 Karting, Ricardo Kart, putting the sponsors on the car, getting us out there every week for our karting program. And then obviously my wife, my family, everybody that supports me, you guys here in the booth, and Rick, Andy, Don, everybody here at Extreme for putting on the races. We appreciate it.
All right, so well, congratulations. Go celebrate, and we'll see you next week at Daytona.
Sounds good, Katie. Thank you.
Congratulations, Alan, buddy. We'll see you.
Thanks, Josh.
Well, all right, Katie. Well, let's get them down here to the unofficial results. Putting any admin decisions, of course, that they have to make here. So this is the unofficial results. But Alan Elwood going to come away with the win here tonight. Congratulations to Alan. Kel Gale is trying to fight back, could not do it. He will still grab a top 3 here in a second. Cameron Hearn just holding on. Going to get that 3rd spot. GT in 4th. Jeffrey Creek 5th. Mike Rominger in 6th. David Elliott 7th. Bryce Sidisak 8th. Michael Mueller 9th. And Darren Clement will round out that top 10.
Andrew Mraz in 11th, Ed Morris 12th, Timothy Zayas first car a lap down, Garrett Heath in 14th, Jerry Glenn 15th, Mark Hamlin 16th, Tyler Marble 17th, Jacob Bill 18th, Willie Nelson 19th, Matthew Weisenbach 3 laps down in 20th.
All right, Tommy Massey 21st, Joshua Gillian 22nd, KC Duncan 23rd, Nicholas Roman 24th, Garrett DeGrant 25th, Nick Hunt 26th, Brandon Freese, 27th. Tommy Haynes, 28th. Justin Gann, 29th. And Michael Thwaites, the top 30.
Jeffrey Marble comes home 31st. Gary May in 32nd. Zach Ogburn 33rd. Jeff Glockner 34th. David Weishart 35th. Josh Mayu and his Dukes of Hazzard ride in 36th. 37th. Mason Kane and Michael Atkins Jr. in 38th.
All right, Andy Starcher, Don Kidder, your admins here tonight. But again, congratulations goes to the winner here tonight, Alan Elwood. Oh, Elwood, winning his 4th race of the season here. But don't forget, folks, we got more action coming to you tomorrow night, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, right here on MaxSpeedTV, right here at the Monster Mile. The Rick Motec Cup Series Round 8 as well. But we've seen the action here tonight. What is it gonna happen tomorrow night in the Cup Series? That is going to be interesting to watch as well. Katie, appreciate the help here tonight. And, man, we're going to do this again for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Well, all right, that's going to do it here for MaxSpeedTV. Joshua Medlock, Katie Dugas signing off. Until tomorrow night, folks, stay safe and have a good night. Wow.